If you are hearing this right now, God wants you to stop scrolling. Because this message is not for everyone, it is for you. My child, listen to me carefully. I know how heavy your heart has been. I know how often you smiled while hiding pain no one noticed. I know how many times you whispered my name when tears were the only answer you had. You asked me why it hurt this much. You asked me why you had to lose what you loved. You asked me why you had to wait while others moved ahead. And I heard every single prayer. You thought I was silent, but I was shaping you. You thought I was distant, but I was protecting you. Some things you begged me to keep would have destroyed you later. I removed them because I love you. You were never weak for feeling tired. You were human. And still, you stood up every time life tried to push you down. That strength did not come from you alone. I was holding you when you felt like giving up. I was guiding you even when the road made no sense. You felt forgotten, but I never forgot you. You felt delayed, but I was working on perfect timing. There were lessons you could only learn through pain. There was wisdom you could only gain through loss. There was maturity you could only receive through waiting. You are not the same person you were before. You see differently now. You love differently now. You trust differently now. That is growth. The tears you cried were not meaningless. They softened your heart instead of hardening it. They prepared you for blessings that require humility and gratitude. You thought you were being buried under pressure. But I was planting you where you could grow. Very soon, you will look back and understand. Very soon, what confused you will make sense. Very soon, the prayers you almost stopped praying will be answered. I am about to open doors you thought were permanently closed. I am about to restore peace where anxiety lived. I am about to replace fear with confidence. And when it happens, it will be clear that only I could have done it. So do not rush the process. Do not doubt my plan. Do not let temporary pain make you question eternal promises. You are still chosen. You are still guided. You are still deeply loved. And what is coming will heal what went wrong. Before you skip this, listen. God is about to reveal why He allowed everything to fall apart. My child, I know you still think about what you lost. The people who walked away. The dreams that didn't happen. The version of life you imagined would turn out differently. You replay those moments quietly, asking yourself if things could have been saved. You wonder if you waited too long, trusted too much, or gave too deeply. But let me tell you the truth you have been afraid to hear. What left your life was not meant to stay. What broke could not grow with you. What ended was already finished in my plan. You were holding on because your heart is loyal. You stayed because you hoped things would change. You endured because you believed love could fix everything. And I honor that heart. But I also saw how much it was hurting you. I saw how you were shrinking to keep peace. I saw how you were losing yourself just to keep others comfortable. That is why I stepped in. I did not remove those things to punish you. I removed them to protect you. There were battles you did not need to fight anymore. There were burdens you were never meant to carry alone. There were limits placed on you that I never approved. You thought you were losing everything. But you were actually being freed. I know the empty space feels uncomfortable. I know the silence feels loud. I know starting again feels exhausting. Toggle none. But that space is where I will work. You feel behind, but I am not in a hurry. You feel uncertain, but I am already sure. You feel weak, but I am strong within you. You learned lessons you could not have learned any other way. You gained discernment that will save you in the future. You developed strength that cannot be taken from you. The next season of your life will not require you to beg, chase, or prove your worth. What is meant for you will recognize you. I am aligning you with people who will not drain you. I am opening paths that will not confuse you. I am bringing peace that does not depend on circumstances. You will not always feel this broken. You will not always feel this unsure. You will not always question your value. One day soon, you will wake up and realize the pain no longer controls you. The memories no longer define you. The fear no longer leads you. And you will understand why I had to remove what you prayed to keep. Trust me a little longer. Walk with me a little closer. Let go a little deeper. Because what I am preparing for you will not hurt the way the past did. And when you receive it, you will thank me for what I did not allow to stay. Stay with this message. Because God is about to speak to the wound you never talk about. My child, I know there is a part of your heart you protect from everyone. The part that learned not to expect too much. The part that learned to stay quiet instead of explaining. The part that learned to be strong because help did not come. I see that part. I know how you tell yourself you are fine, even when you are not. I know how you move forward while still carrying memories that ache. But listen to me now. I did not allow you to go through all of that just to leave you half-healed. I am not finished with you. The pain you carry is not a sign of weakness. It is proof that you endured what should have broken you. You learned to survive in seasons that were never meant to be permanent. You adapted when you should have been supported. You kept faith when answers were delayed. And that faith matters. You are standing at the edge of change, even if it feels quiet. Not every miracle makes noise. Some of the greatest transformations happen slowly, gently, deeply. I am healing you in ways you do not immediately feel. I am restoring trust where disappointment lived. I am rebuilding hope where you stopped expecting anything good. There will come a day when you realize you no longer react the way you used to. The same words will no longer hurt. The same situations will no longer control you. That is healing. I am teaching you how to move without fear. How to love without losing yourself. How to believe without begging for proof. You will not always understand the timing. But you will always understand my faithfulness. What is ahead of you will require the strength you gained in the storm. It will require the wisdom you learned through loss. It will require the patience you developed while waiting. That is why I did not rescue you too soon. You are ready now. Ready for peace that does not disappear. Ready for connections that feel safe. Ready for blessings that do not cost your mental health. You may still have questions. You may still have moments of doubt. But do not confuse uncertainty with being unprepared. I am walking with you into this next season. I am clearing paths you have not seen yet. I am arranging things in your favor quietly, intentionally. Soon, you will look back and realize the pain did not define you. It refined you. And what once hurt you will now help you recognize what is real, what is healthy, and what is meant to stay. Rest your heart. The hardest part is already behind you.